Alrighty, let's get ready. I'm excited to see what's going to be said. Oh, Natasha, hello.
Welcome everybody to another Dune Awakening developer stream and to our offices here in Oslo. It has been a hot minute since we had one of those,
Hello.
no pun intended, and a lot of things have happened since our last stream. For one, we released Dune Awakening into the wilds, exciting times, and it's actually one of Funcom's fastest selling games, so we're super excited about that. That is, of course, thanks to our very hardworking and passionate teams internally here, but also, of course, thanks to you who are playing the game. So thank you very much for being on this journey with us. We really appreciate it very much. But this is just the beginning. We have lots to come, very exciting things to talk about.
Okay,
so coming
let's
up
see
today,
what's going to happen.
A quick recap about our Gamescom attendance. We just came back from Gamescom, actually. Me and our two guests today have been at Gamescom, and we're going to chat about that a little bit. We will be talking about what's coming soon. We have the Chapter 2 that is coming, all the free things that you will see, and also the optional paid DLC. We talk about the content, what you will see in both of those. And last but not least, we will have a Q&A where we're going to hopefully ask a lot of your burning questions. But mentioning Gamescom, we did announce, of course, Chapter 2 during our Gamescom attendance, or during Gamescom, and we also released a trailer with the announcement. Some of you might have not seen it, so we play it again for you and hope you enjoy.
All right. Okay, I didn't want to speak over her. Vlad, thanks for watching on the YouTubes. I appreciate it.
Hey, Bex. Hello, can you hear me?
Hi, Sean. Welcome on in. Guys, I'm going to say this once, but mods can keep reminding you. Make sure you're following. Then it's hashtag Muriel. If you're not following, you don't get rolled. So please.
Hey, Bex. Hello, can you hear me?
You're welcome.
Hey, Bex. Hello, can you hear me?
I need your help, stranger.
Hi, Dan. Thanks for watching on the YouTube's
Hello,
chat. If you could go over to the YouTubes, we're trying to get up that watch hour. If you want to watch this on better quality, you can still talk to me on Twitch, but you can have it up on the YouTube as well.
I don't know who we can trust.
You will work with my investigator and stop this killer before he strikes again.
Oh. New hair? Oh! I'm so ready. Chapter 2 arrives September 9th. Wait! Wasn't it 10?
And surprise, some of you might have noticed, initially the Chapter 2 was supposed to go out on the 10th of September. However, he actually moved it a day forward, and you can expect all this content on September 9th instead, so a day earlier.
It's a motherfucking day
That out of the
earlier.
way, let me introduce our guest for today.
Guys,
Jules is unfortunately
I know, Dan. Hi,
in the doghouse.
Sean.
No, he's
Thank
not,
you
but
so
he had
much,
some,
guys, on
other things to do
YouTubes.
today, so we don't have any toe shoes. However, we have the man himself that is known for very colorful socks in the previous streams. If you have watched one of our previous streams, Ole Andreas, do you want to introduce yourself briefly to the chat?
Is that what I'm known for?
Yes, and now
I have my
fluffy socks
fluffy
today.
socks today. It's really comfy. Yeah, my name is Ole Andreas. I'm a production director on Dune Awakening. Super excited to be here.
It's great to
Okay,
have you on
so
board
I've
again.
met a couple
And
of these
also one of our
amazing
tallest
Funcom
Vikings,
people.
actually.
I've met Natasha and Ol as well. So they are lovely. I did not meet Niels though.
Not one of the tallest.
Oh my God, I
anymore.
can't
One of my
believe this is a
juniors
day
eclipsing me in
early.
height, and it's ruined the power dynamic.
Chat, what day is
Oh
the
no,
9th?
oh no, I can.
Horrendous.
That sounds painful.
Yes,
Tuesday.
hello, I'm
Niels.
I'm the producer for narrative, cinematics, and character art, and I'm always happy to be here and talk about what's coming up.
Always exciting to have both of you on the stream to chat about the game. So let's take a quick look back first.
9th?
Again, released Dune Awakening is out in the wild. How has that been for you? Like, how was
I can't wait.
you know letting go of your baby basically? Like, is that a good way to put it? How does it feel?
I mean,
Doug, thanks for being over on the
nerve-wracking
YouTubes.
'cause
Have you on the playlist. I've noticed you're on my live breaks all lurk. Love
probably 18
you.
months in close beta before
Thanks
we shipped
everyone
it.
that's watching me on
So we
YouTube.
kinda
Thank you
knew
guys. We need more on here.
approximately what
Bring
people
all
were
the
thinking,
people.
but releasing it into the wild is something different. So it's very scary, but then at the same time exhilarating and very humbling to see how people have embraced the game. What they've done in the game, it's really amazing to see people spending hundreds and hundreds of hours on Arrakis, in Haga Basin, exploring everything it has to offer, to the point where they're like just a month or two after screaming for more stuff. So it's really, really fun. And
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, absolutely.
The 9th is a
it's
Tuesday.
terrifying, as you say, but it's been super rewarding. Like for me, working with the story, like seeing people actually kind of engage with the content that we've made. I mean, this is from way back when, but like I was addicted to watching people kind of their first interactions with the Sandworm, and then seeing them kind of play through the different story bits, the content that we have, like the things they build. It's always terrifying to create something new, but all of the fun stuff we've seen has been super rewarding, and it makes the whole journey kind of worth it.
Absolutely, this is what we're working towards, right?
Yeah,
As a team,
absolutely.
like,
yeah. I mean, after all, or at the end of everything, I feel like we are gamers ourselves, we're geeks, and we just want to make something that people have fun playing, right?
Absolutely.
I think that's, it's a bit maybe of a cliche to say that, but I think it's definitely also absolutely true.
Cliche for a reason. Right?
It's,
Everybody keeps saying it
exactly.
for a good reason.
Exactly. And since we talked a bit about the story, we talk about that a little bit more later on when we talk about chapter 2.
Tell us
with that
about the
out of the way,
story.
there's a little bit to decide.
I will fight
we
you.
just came out of Gamescom, as I briefly mentioned at the beginning.
Woo!
All three
I
of
was
us
there,
have been
chat.
there.
You're gonna
So we
see
actually have a
me.
little bit of
Chat, you're gonna see
cool
me in
clip
2
here with some
seconds. Are you
impressions,
ready? You're going to see
from
me. I'm in
Gamescom.
this video. Hold
How was that for
my-
you to see
my
people
Coke.
play live and their reactions?
You ready? I'm coming. I'm gonna
I mean,
be
it's,
here.
It's the same thing in a way that it feels real in a way when you see people line up
it's
outside
me!
a booth to play your game.
It's literally 1
it's
second
5 days
of
in a row,
me.
and there's always a queue
It's
there of people
legit
excited to
1
play.
second.
And walking the show
But it
floor,
still counts.
with my Dune gear, and having people come up to you and say, "Oh, I loved your game. I had so much fun playing it," and then being able to interact with the players in the community. Also hearing their feedback, what works, what doesn't work. It's so cool to be there. And I mean, we spent a lot of time in interviews as well, talking to press, which was it's really cool to hear what they asked about. I think we can talk more about that, of course. But yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, it's like you're saying, like you get kind of desensitized to the things you see online. They don't feel just as real in the same way.
Oh, it's gonna be
Having
me
kind of
again. Oh my god, they keep
strangers,
stop
like, you're in the
playing
middle of a
me.
queue,
I was like,
you're
this is the
talking to a
photo they
colleague or
got of
something, and you kind
me.
of show up out
It
of nowhere,
still
and they're really
counts,
excited to talk
yes.
about the game you made. It's
I came by at the
it
booth
becomes kind of
and
jolt
I
in your
got my
system, like,
picture
oh,
of
yeah,
Wormy.
it's like kind of a reminder that something cool has been created.
Yeah.
So that's been a ton of fun. I think for me as well, seeing the. Some
I
of the
love how
outfits
they
that
keep
we
playing
were
it
kind of
'cause it's
working
got
hard on
a
creating
picture of
and
me.
totally
I'm
come to
loving
life with the cosplayers. It's incredibly humbling.
Bex is
As
famous.
a fan, you see how great some of these cosplayers can be, like artistically, like with the stuff they create. But having it be something that you've helped design is puts it on a completely different level. Where you're like, oh,
I'm dead, chat. You
up
see me
in the
every
world.
time.
100%. I also remember one cosplayer who came up and he actually made a cut array. A functional cut array.
wow.
I think
Mind
you
blowing.
guys were actually not there, but I took a video and I shared it like
yeah.
internally. And he had the laser that actually worked, the scanning laser thing, and then it opened up and had lights and things, and it looked really fantastic.
Wow.
And I also wanted to thank you. Maybe some of you are watching again because there were a few people that came up to me when I wasn't unfortunately able to be at the booth all days, but I was there for the 2 last days. And I had a few people coming up also saying that they watch the streams and they really do enjoy the streams, which is of course super nice to hear. Like that's very much appreciated too. So thank you so much for watching.
We love the
And thank you
streams.
also so much for again just being here with us and like interact with us and yeah, watch and play. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, quickly talking about the interviews. There were some fun things as well that happened during the interviews, right? Like both of you did actually interviews.
Yep.
Maybe
Okay.
Niels, tell me like the most fun thing that you remember from
I mean,
talking to media.
I think anytime you get a chance to talk about the game with people who care, that's always
PR
super
manager.
fun. I think the most fun I had was
senior
with,
PR manager. Sorry, I see it there.
With the journalist who
Yeah,
was,
I think she's just
one of the
gone
biggest lore heads
has
I've
she
ever
always
run
been
into.
senior?
And
I can't remember.
We kind of forgot that it was.
I think she's been senior for a hot minute. Yeah.
Talking back and forth about like all the
She's
different
lovely.
possibilities that kind of come
Yeah,
out of
Natasha's
the,
so lovely.
Setup and the setting that we created with the Ultimate History.
And then
which,
all
I am
the person in the middle, I got to interview him for the Dune direct at Gamescom at the booth. So they picked a random funcom member each time, and for my streamer slot where you guys got to see Dune hands-on, he was my person that I got to interview. He was so lovely.
What about you, Ole Andreas?
I had
because I was very nervous.
Which is I was talking to
She's
people who
so
are,
well
I think, have
spoken. I was wondering how good she's come at hosting. She's very well spoken.
So deep into it, and every piece of like it
she's
starts out
very
as an
good
interview, but
at
it kind of
PR.
turns into a conversation.
Yeah,
like
she's
you
perfect
mentioned,
for them.
And then you're basically talking about the game and what you love and what you don't like. And
It's just
what kind
a
of
live
improvements
stream.
you wanna
I
make
never
and what
did
to
it
see
on
from the
YouTube,
game.
so it's so
I mean, we're both
old. It's
playing games,
last
the game
Gamescom.
itself.
So it's long gone
thousands of
now.
hours in it throughout
Yeah, I
development as
never
well, right?
saved
So
the VOD.
we kinda
Looking
just
back, I should
share
have saved
back
the
and forth our
VOD.
opinions.
I didn't really
It's,
kind of do that stuff
quite
back
amazing.
then, but
yeah, I
now
get
I'm in a
humbled by people who
different
have like
mindset.
700 hours in a game, and that's a game that's been out for 2 months, two, 3 months.
It's probably one thing that we definitely didn't expect, that people would have such long play sessions.
Oh,
You were like, you can stop playing. So they
Lynn,
were, like,
I'm looking at
playing
you.
so much that they went to the content way faster than we anticipated initially, right? So it's like, it's a good thing, but also
For sure,
it's
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
like.
I mean, I thought the
Oh,
data was
thank you,
fake at first.
Code.
I was like, there's no way.
Double-edged sword in
These are
that
real
way.
numbers. But yeah, I mean, we can see it all the way throughout, right? Like clearly there's something there.
Yeah, thank you for enjoying the game. It's,
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you again. So
Thank
much.
you.
Before we talk about the Chapter 2 content, both the free content that's coming and the optional DLC, maybe Ole Andreas, for those who haven't followed our latest developer updates, where we talked a little bit about content strategy, you know, what is planned, what our thought is around that. So maybe that's a good opportunity to remind people, or also for those who haven't heard it or have missed that update.
Yeah, sure. So we recently gave a developer update from the team, mainly addressing what our focus is now and going forwards. I mean, right now we're focusing on obviously getting Chapter 2 out to people with the free content, the continuation of the story there, and then the paid DLC or optional paid DLC as part of that, which has a bunch of cool stuff. But then, obviously, we're also looking forward in time.
Being surprised
so we
at
have
players'
our-
play
our
session.
monthly patches that are
Free
focusing
and
on the
optional.
quality of life,
You can't deny
like
Chapter
bigger
2
bug
is
fixes
free.
or
Everything you're
improvements to the
getting
game.
free,
That's
and then
a
the
just ongoing
DLC
cycle
is
with
just
a
vehicles,
small
build
concentrated team
pieces,
that's
decoration.
basically
Like you
just-
see,
just
weapon
working on that.
skins.
They're
I
a
think it's
fantastic team taking good care of you.
more
in
than
between
fine,
the
considering
bigger
what
content drops.
you know.
And then we have Chapter 3 coming up, which is going to be focused on the revamped endgame. So we'll, as soon as we start shipping Chapter 3, we'll have bulks of updates coming to build on top of that revamped endgame. So we're super excited to share more about that.
Okay.
And that's obviously a part of the free update. We see that a lot of the game has good engagement loops, and there's just a lot of cool content to engage in. But then when you get to the end game, obviously,
This is true, Vlad. I don't think they can win either way, because if they had stuff
to deepen those,
which was
and
in-game
focus on bringing
items,
that up to
people
the
would
same
say
quality
it's
level
like
as the-
unfair
the
and it should be
initial
free. And
100
then,
to 100
do you know what I
couple hundred
mean?
hours of
I don't know if
gameplay.
they can win on that one.
And then obviously there's more coming after that as well. So
Absolutely. Yeah, more coming. Let's
Correct,
talk Chapter
Code.
2.
Yes, they do.
One thing that I'm personally super excited about is the continuation of the main story. Because for those of you who have played through the main story,
Buka, wrong.
it kind of ended on a
Thingy.
big banger of a cliffhanger. To not spoil anything, obviously we're not going to go into spoiler territory here, but Niels Can you tease us a little bit? What can people expect?
Guys, stop joining
tiniest,
my
the
thing,
tiniest.
but you clearly don't watch my stream.
No.
You noobs.
You need to play. I just need to put it out there again. The story is really like it gets
How
going
insulting,
after a while,
guys.
so most of you might not have actually followed it through, which I understand. But it's just it gets so good. And
I'm yanking on your chain, by the way.
where
I'm
everything
joking.
picks up, right?
that cliffhanger is just mean.
I mean, we
Hashtag Muriel if you want to join.
we ended by answering one big question and posing an even bigger one, right? And now with chapter 2, we get into the kind of investigation of the answer to the question that we posed. This is very vague terminology. I apologize. I
Yeah,
I
he's
wanna go
being
into details,
so
but I'm scared of
vague.
people yelling at me for
But we
spoiling
don't want to
things.
spoil it as well.
No,
like-
no.
No,
like,
spoil.
kind of
I
one
want
thing.
them to go in about this.
Okay, let's spoil
Here, though,
everything
from-
right now. The ending.
Okay, yeah, no. So
I'm only here for the
string
giveaway.
of murders have been happening in Arakeen, and the victims all seem to have something in common.
Okay.
You'll get called in here. You'll need to help figure out what on earth is going on.
So we
why
become
are these people
detective
dying,
in
who's
Arrakis.
killing them, and how are you involved? Well, you'll have to see.
We are literally
We're
Inspector
gonna get down a
Clouseau.
little bit of a rabbit hole. It's
I'm
gonna
here
go
for the
pretty
beef. Get the
exactly
hef
what we
out.
expect.
You're-
I think the
you're
fun
banned
part
from
here
the
is
giveaway,
we've got some
FYI.
gameplay here that is not quite like the other gameplay we've done. These are unique story
Okay, I need
missions.
to rein it
So
in.
if you think back to some of the ones we've already got in the main games, it's similar. We
Guys, I am
play
so
around with some
ready for
mechanics
this.
in a way that I think is
I
fun for
am a
the
detective.
investigation itself.
I don't think you understand.
We do
I'm
also
born
get
for
to,
this.
meet
Guys,
a,
it's not even a
big
joke.
new
I'm actually
character
born
that
for
I,
this
won't
chapter
spoil,
too.
But, you people who are fans of the books will certainly be fans of what's going on here.
Yeah, 100%. I'm personally super excited about this. But of course we also have other things, and among
No beef!
those is one thing that players have been asking about specifically, which I'm also excited about. A little bit less than the main story, but I'm also very excited about the second thing. Is customization of your character, plus also introducing a few new hairstyle and things like that.
New
So we actually
hairstyle.
have some things to show you here as
Show
well.
us
We're
the
actually
fucking
here live
hairstyles.
gameplay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
If Camille behind
Get
the
very
camera,
aggressive.
He's running around here with the character, and he will show us what that looks like.
I know nothing. You
maybe
need to beat the
Clyde
story.
has a
It's so
little bit
good. I keep telling
context.
everyone. I was
Yeah,
telling
I mean,
Murney.
little
I was trying to
context
tell
here.
everyone.
So we're in Arakeen now. There's a new location that has been added here. So somebody's opened up a shop basically. And if you, as Camille is entering this new space, you'll see. You know the lore behind this more better than me, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, opening up shop. We're opening up a chop shop. We have the opportunity here to do
shop!
something really fun, right? So, obviously, as with any online game,
5,000
you
to
control what you look
5,000
like.
Solaris to
This
change
is something
your.
we're super passionate about, especially on the character art side. So we've added some new stuff for you to.
I'm not changing my mustache, chat. I'm actually
think about
not.
yourself.
You can all
And,
get in the
Of course,
bin.
we wanted to keep the way you're changing yourself, like at least slightly within the lore. So you're getting these makeovers from either a souk doctor. In this
Yeah, it
case,
does.
who's gonna go in and
Not
make
making
the
it
changes
even
necessary
bigger.
to you, or if you go to Harko,
Go
and
big
you
or
wanna
go
For
home.
the, in my
Yeah,
opinion, more
our
fun,
characters do have
variant.
voices.
We'll actually get
yeah.
to that later.
Oh, will we?
Okay.
Like,
Oh,
like,
nice.
but
Did
yeah,
they do
just let's
space
talk about,
buns?
the new
I've
options
asked
that we
space
have
buns
here.
for
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
long.
So,
They
we've got a
didn't
couple
do
new hairstyles
space
coming in.
buns.
Nice, beautiful bun. I think these are.
I like
all
that.
super
All
versatile.
right, that's acceptable. Not
I don't know
acceptable.
the, proper English name for how
No.
you mentioned
It's a
this.
bob, isn't it? Like
It's a
think-
bob.
Yeah,
It's a bob, chat.
It does remind me of
It's a
little
bob.
flare obscure. Just throwing that out there.
We were planning it before that popped
Yeah,
off. But,
absolutely.
We've
Like,
never
it
used
definitely
our
does have
voice
that
in the
reminder.
game yet, Lynn. No.
So we were looking around at kind of general community sentiment when we were picking the things to put into the recustomizer. One of the things people have been asking for is slightly more masculine, longer hairstyles. So the last two options there are kind of help.
No, why didn't they do space buns?
round.
I've been asking for it for ages,
So we're
and
quite happy
I
about
want it.
those. We've also, of course, added more tattoos. This is something I'm very passionate about.
Oh, the tattoos are pretty. I don't have any, I think. On mine.
Yes, we all are.
We took the right people for this. So we got 2 new facial tattoos, but of course the area where we're missing tattoos the most is on the body side, where we added in 4 new ones. What's fun about these is we combine, so the 2 new facial ones can actually be kind of matched in, so it's one consistent style going from the body all the way up your neck. For people who want a more kind of holistic look and don't want to just mix and match. You can, of course, mix and match. That is perfectly viable.
Okay.
It's such a cool option to have, right?
Yeah, I agree.
And look at that.
Yeah.
By the
This is one of my
way,
favorites.
I am actually honestly considering getting Noctua's
You
tattoo.
should.
It looks so good. I love that so much, and Carolina did that right internally.
Yeah.
She does all
It's
of this.
freaking
She's
bad.
so amazing. with
Yeah,
those
I'm
tattoos
gonna,
too, and I
I'm gonna get the
absolutely
bat.
love
I'm gonna get this
So
one
pretty. Like,
because we
yeah,
call
look at that.
Mabel
It's just absolutely
Black Bat. Yeah.
Oh, you
This-
can,
And
yeah.
I really consider getting that.
Oh my God, you could color.
That's my new favorite thing. Even
Leads
though
us
I,
into the new feature, right? which
even
is-
though
I'm
I do kind of
deceased.
prefer, like,
Oh my God.
personally, like, just
Oh,
black tattoos,
chat,
but I think
no.
that we
I'm
can-
For
actually
people
deceased.
Who want to play around with it, you will now have the opportunity to play around with the color of the tattoo. I also think black is the way to go, but you can make some really cool stuff with white, and like if you're
Yes.
playing around with your skin tone, you can make some really cool
Exactly.
combos.
Exactly, yes.
And generally people,
100%.
people can be so creative with stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
I
probably
remember
really
watching
easy,
some
but they
other
didn't
RPGs
really
when
have that
people made,
many.
kind of really fun combination of tattoos and facial paints and
I mean,
skin
it's
tones.
just giving people the opportunity to.
I think
express
it's nice to have
however
the
they want.
option,
Yes.
which is what they're saying.
And I also
like,
feel like the reddish one almost kind of look like you have scarring that looks like an
Whoa,
actual
what is
design,
with that
which is also
outfit?
kind of cool thing to just have a backstory with, like, you know, birthmark.
I think worth mentioning, because we saw now, right, is he paid 5,000 Solari to do the to change his appearance, but there's a little bit more to it when you're getting into the game, right?
Absolutely. So, I mean, it wouldn't be us if we didn't add some story around these characters. So both Dr. Shafat that we just met there, but also my favorite, which is good old Frack.
Can we just show him? I think we have a screenshot because I absolutely love. Yeah, he's the coolest. To me, like, he's just the coolest character.
It's
Yeah,
not just the suit doctors who can play around with what you look like. It is also the Benito Lexu.
Sign me up.
that was the
yeah.
Harkonnen. That was the Harkonnen side of things, right?
Yeah, or a
I
Harko
mean,
village,
he's
you
not
can find
Harkonnen, but he's in a Harko village.
Yes.
Exactly.
His head's way
so
too big.
for
They've
people
made that
who
way
don't
too
know where they are, or for people who don't watch streams to find out their information and rely on the game telling them what's going on, we have a little quest line going on with both of these characters that you'll be able to find out in the world that will help you kind of drive you to these locations so that you
oh, there you
He's
go.
spoiling it already.
I've asked for this for ages.
I wanted to lead
couldn't
into
help
it.
himself.
I hate to. He couldn't wait for it. So here we go. You can pet the Coolon in Dune.
Finally.
This is, I love that so much. Like, shout
Most
out
requested thing.
to Cole
Finally.
Carnage specifically. He requested that too, but also quite a few of you in general.
I
have been
did request
asking that.
it.
Obviously, this is just a minor
They
thing.
did
from
Harken
our
and
end, but
Dirty.
it's-
They did.
It's such a thing that's worth it to do for.
It's
the
just a
community
little
when they're
thing, but I
asking
feel
for
like
it,
you
'cause
should be
it's-
able to pet
it's not
all
a huge,
animals in game.
yeah,
Co
it's
Carnage
easy
requested
to-
it, so they're like,
to
oh,
do.
Co
There's
Carnage
everyone
gets it.
who's
What about the
like-
rest of us?
Yes.
It was inevitable that people would ask for it, and it's inevitable that they would get what
It's acceptable. it's Co
obviously-
Carnage.
I wanted it too. Like, I'm
Who
not gonna
doesn't?
lie
Who
about
doesn't?
this.
We
Like,
all
who
love petting
doesn't?
dogs.
Yeah. Yes. So now, talking about customization, we also see here that Camille's character is actually wearing something
Yeah.
new too. Let's
Yeah.
talk about what he's actually wearing.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the new archetype armors, I guess you would call it, or outfits.
It's a variant, right?
Yeah. Variant.
Like it's a
So-
skin in that sense? Or-
Yeah, it's a skin. So you could wear it on top of your other armors or customize your existing armors to
Okay.
look like this. I guess you can talk more about this. Is your domain.
Yeah.
So
His area
I feel
of
like you should be.
expertise.
Listen, the one of the big fantasies you want to kind of really dig into in Dune is playing as one of the great, or a member of one of the great schools, right?
Yeah, important.
And so, of course, we've gone and added some specialized
nice,
looks, to go
nice,
along with all the different
nice.
schools that you can kind of learn from inside the game. You can make your own inferences as to which school each of the outfits belong to. I will comment specifically for the Bene Gesserit look that...
That's a good question. We need to ask that. They're gathering questions in their live stream. So if anyone wants something really asked for,
more generalized servant
we can ask
look
this.
for people related to them. We're aware that with the game, you know, we have to make all the outfits unisex, so we can't really make something that is female only. Our system doesn't really allow it. So instead, we have
the fact that they're adding this for free is nice because they could add this as skins and all sorts.
And as a player, the way you can get these is, you kind of have to figure it out yourself. But if you start going into training as part of them, it'll be a reward.
Reward for learning from the best and the brightest on our archetypes. People who play the stories will know that they are indeed the best and the brightest, and nothing else but that.
Absolutely.
I actually just heard that we were wrong on this, that the armor they're actually armors and they have their own stats.
Oh.
Oh.
I let the other team handle that part.
They don't even know. They're like, oh,
So
really?
A little bit mixed information here, but it seems that they do actually have stats and they are actual armors and Mox's variants.
Because that makes sense. That does make sense.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, it's good that we cleared that up. That we managed to clear that up, though.
Thank you,
and yes, thank you. Secret informants behind the scenes. One other new thing, if we talk about content specifically in the free update, is contracts and a few other things. But let's start with the contracts.
I mean, we can start there. The social hubs now will have contract boards where you can start picking up contracts. These are
yes.
essentially just a way for us to introduce you to new pieces of the game, the lore.
Thank
characters.
God,
Some
chat.
interesting characters there that you can meet.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely. I mean,
Beautiful.
The social
We've been
hubs
wanting
themselves
this.
did need a little bit of extra life.
Yeah.
So one of the parts here is that it helps drive you toward the different NPCs in regards to the player customization. But we also have some other things kind of going on, specifically in Arakeen. A lot of things are going on. Whether it's a errant heiress who's missing a dress and needs some help finding it, or some local bar patrons who need to get kicked out because they're getting too drunk, or a bit of a spy intrigue happening within the Atreides military that someone needs to delve into.
Yeah.
So there's a variety of stuff going on here. But
Chat, remember we have a
the intention
giveaway.
is to make
Ash,
the
can you
social hubs a little
post
bit more
the
interesting to
giveaway?
stay in for people who come here. Lord
We'll
knows you have to
roll
come here
soon,
frequently enough.
whenever
Might as
you're
well have
ready.
some fun while you're here, right?
Yeah, I gotta pay your
Pay your
taxes.
taxes. Yes.
But yeah, no, this
Pay
is
your
something that people have been
taxes,
asking
aka
for,
pay
right?
your
More
rent.
content, more things to do in the world. This is a part of that, and it's something that we're committed to delivering in future updates as well. So expect more stuff like this to come in the future updates.
Yeah.
So contract boards, keep an eye out.
I'm excited
And I
for
mean,
the
it won't
contracts
just be the social
board.
hubs either, that we
No.
add more content to.
Like the trade posts, for example, might get some
Like the
new
trade
contracts
posts,
as well.
Or in the world as well.
In the world, yes. But anyway, talk about the world. There's also, yes, exactly, new
There's
content in the
also-
world.
the dynamic encounters. I'm just making sure. So, apart from the social
Lynn.
hubs, we're of course delving into the place where you spend the most time, which is the Haga Basin. So we've got a variety of people who will show up in different places of the world dynamically, who will have a variety of different problems that you need to help them out with. This can go from anything to a merchant who's got a kind of breakdown situation, needs some help. with some
Dynamic
fuel.
encounters, chat.
Errant groups of pilgrims who are lost and dying, assassins, subcontracting, killings. It can be just about anything, really.
That's
this,
nice.
obviously,
What do we
once you
think
do
about
there's,
that?
They might have something for you in return at the end. There's some rewards for you, or maybe some access to
Some
purchase
more
stuff.
things in
So,
the world
yeah,
to
there's,
interact with.
If you're
Okay.
real good, if you're
If you're
nice.
real good, yeah. If you're
So
helping,
It's a good thing to keep.
I
an
love
eye out
that.
if you're out
Anything to
exploring, there
add
might
more to
be something
Arrakis.
happening close by that you should be interested in. Talking about the content now, but also there's also some quality of life updates that are coming with the update,
Yeah,
with the
absolutely. I
chapter
mean,
2
there's a
free update.
ton of quality of life, I feel like. Probably the biggest
Yes,
one,
it's
most
exactly
asked
like
for,
that code.
Personal favorite is the vehicle and storage renaming quality of life fix. So that basically allows you to rename any storage container and any vehicle in the game. And we've also made it so that the name of the vehicle or the storage container will now appear above the interactable, so that when you run up to it, this happens
Yeah, they're
to me a lot
livening
in the
up the
beginning,
world,
especially because
yeah.
before you get a lot of the customization options, figuring out which one is your bike or a friend of yours bike, now you can easily just name them and figure it out. And obviously this makes it easier when you're getting up in the levels and you start having a big base, a lot
Naming
of storage
vehicles is
containers and a lot of
huge.
vehicles, and you go and do inventory management, try to move one thing from one inventory to another. You could do the drop down, and then there's like 10 sand bikes or 10 buggies or whatever. Now you can rename them, so you can have your secret spice stash storage in that list, and
Yes!
yeah, you have a lot more visibility on what you're actually doing and how you're managing your inventory and your items.
And maybe we can talk a bit about vehicles. There's quite a few things that we changed with vehicle. Well, not changed, but improved. And
Improved,
kinda,
yeah. I mean, vehicles have gotten got a lot of love in this one, especially on the. I mean,
This
for
is
the
huge,
dogfighting,
actually. A lot of
lovers
the
out
stuff
there,
they're
there's a
adding
lot
is
of-
massive.
or haters, but I
Yeah.
mean, there's a lot of fixes there or improvements there that are quite useful. So we've overhauled the entire damage model and how the rocket behavior is.
Okay.
So the rockets now will correctly damage the correct part on the vehicles. If you shoot a wing, it'll damage the wing.
Okay.
And they will behave more predictable as well in terms of how it replicates and how that kind of works. We've also improved or changed a little bit on how the targeting works. So now you're shooting within a cone, so you can't do the whole like rocket and then loop it around and kind of. It requires a little bit more skill, but it feels more fair in a dogfight setting. So it's good changes overall. Other than that,
we have hotkeys as well that you can use
Yes.
now for swapping seats.
yes, the hotkeys are
Hotkeys?
in. That was a highly requested feature. So now you can use the F keys to change which seat you're in.
Oh,
It
that's
makes, for example,
amazing.
solo mining a lot easier. You can go out with your
Oh
buggy
my
and
God.
you use the hotkeys to switch between the seats, and then you switch back again, and you can drive off. So it makes that a lot easier. That's really nice.
Dude, I know that's a
And
stupid
also
thing,
when
but
we
that's
talk
so
vehicles
good.
And walking or running on foot, we also have now an auto run.
Yes.
Both for vehicles and for walking and running.
Super excited about that one. So yeah, when you're out running, just press that key, and then you'll. I think it's if I'm not incorrect, I think it's num key. But yeah, I think you can retarget it as well. But yeah, that's a lifesaver in. Let's say you're out in the deep desert and you just want to get across a few kilometers, and you just want to do that while you do some other stuff in the meantime. So that's really nice.
And talking about vehicles and the deep desert, there were also some.
Yeah, there's
Still a
some,
big
I mean,
improvement,
one
yeah.
of our biggest focuses since we launched is making sure that we improve on any areas of loss or vehicle loss. Pain points
Yeah.
around those.
Yeah.
We obviously acknowledge that there's been some issues there. So the deep desert will see some improvements that we will do to reduce the amount of vehicle loss there. We're also removing the quicksand along the borders to make it less of a friction point there with that. So yeah, good changes coming.
Yeah, so you can actually use the ground vehicles throughout the deep desert.
You can now,
this.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
not
I
now, but
love
when
what
we-
I'm
When
hearing,
chapter-
Meg.
when
I
chapter 2
l-
drops. Yes, exactly.
I love.
Talking about sand, let's talk about some improvements to our most famous big thing on Arrakis.
Yeah, the Sandworm.
Okay,
the Sandworm,
here we go.
Can we say goodbye to Sky Hulud, or
We can at least. So no, I mean, we should have resolved the Sky Hulud instances now. So
Yeah.
keep an eye out for that. more grounded in the game in a way. Also, we have introduced some changes so that when it attacks, it will breach and it will
Sky
look for
alert.
players nearby and then breach first. So we'll have a better system in place for making sure that it does breach before if there's players in the nearby vicinity. So that's good.
And I think it also kind of will react differently if there's a vehicle nearby as well. Like
Devastating news.
Correct, yes.
Lynn was counting on it.
Yes. And I mean, there's tons of more. I think one thing worth mentioning is probably around combat as well. There's a lot of improvements.
Chat, we're
around
going to close the
combat
giveaway now.
itself,
So
around,
be ready to
targeting
speak
when
up
you're
to
doing
claim
launch
your
attacks,
key.
or some of the abilities have improved targeting as well. Also, quite an important change, but if you read the patch notes, it's kind of hard to decipher it, but the NPCs has a bonus accuracy, and the way we now scale that has changed quite a bit. So now it used to scale linearly or like with the same value, and now it scales.
Tots, are you here?
I don't know what the word is, but yeah, it scales differently. It ramps up basically. So yeah, now that means that NPCs might put up a tougher fight when you get up into the higher tiers, which hopefully will be a cool challenge for people.
Hey, well done, sir. You won the first
higher
key.
Yeah.
I think we'll keep
And obviously,
rolling for the
a
others.
big change that we've been working on is also to make sure that our NPCs feel more responsive in a way. So when you're approaching a camp, they should be.
Thank you, Vlad.
In the past, they could have taken a little while before they kind of react and the shield turns on, but that should be greatly improved now. So you'll have a more responsive, reactive fight, basically.
Meow, are you
actually
here?
remember watching
Need some
someone
meow?
play
Love your name.
collab with others during Gamescom, and I was like,
Are you here for the giveaway?
I was double checking. It's like, are they in the PvP area, or like PvP role, or are they actually in the PvE area? Because he was fighting, the player was fighting an NPC, and I really couldn't tell for a few seconds if that was a player.
Oh, that's
or not.
cool.
That was actually quite. I thought that was actually a really cool moment. I was like, I'm not sure if that's an NPC or not.
Blurring the lines.
But yes, yeah. Also talking about combat, there was also some changes to loot that I think will make.
I sense a lot of deaths in my near future. Yeah.
I mean, we've,
Mitza, meow,
so
are
we
you
synced up
here? I'm
the-
gonna give you
the
like
loot
another
respawn with the
minute.
NPC
Are you
respawn in the
here?
Elite Desert or in the Ecolabs.
Speak
which
up
should
if
help,
you're here
to
for
ensure
the
that
code.
when you've gone for the Ecolab and you have fought the NPCs, there's actually loot there at the end. We have quite a few changes coming in an upcoming patch as well, but I don't want to talk too much about it. But it's like a little bit of a tease about we'll start introducing something like instance loot for PvP basically. This was mentioned in the letter from Joel. So it's coming in a patch soon.
Talking about that, there's another thing that we're working on that I know you've been dying to mention. A thing that we work on that will come relatively soon.
Which one?
You don't know.
One of the many.
One
They're
of the
speaking in
many.
code.
Which one are you mean? Oh, okay, yeah. So we have a lot of feedback on, for example, in Deep Desert, because it's such a vast map that has huge distances, and people getting kind of surprised because the view distance on the vehicles and the ornithopters are quite short. So we've been working really hard on that, and the team's done some really good work. And in a patch soon, after not for chapter 2, but in a patch after that, soon we will introduce a greatly improved view distance for that. So there was some engineering and some.
Congrats,
You can't
Proxes.
just. It's not just tweaking a number. It had to be done with some more.
It's just
more
not
tech and back-end work.
button. Yeah.
Yeah, we had to do some proxies and fix some of the replication because you can't replicate all the data.
Last
All
one,
of the
chat.
technical stuff that had to be done. But yeah, that is coming. I'm
And it's
happy to
actually
say.
quite improved, like
It's
quite further.
huge.
Kenny,
so I'd be
well
excited, I think.
done.
So yeah.
Congrats, chat.
So we talked about the free update, and talking about free things, we will actually have, you also see here a nice recap
Ash
of all things
will
that we just
whisper
briefly
all
went
of you,
over. But talking about free things, we also
the
will
code.
have, I will actually mention that towards the end of the stream again as well, to make
Well
sure
done. You'll get that
as many
very
of you
soon. Thanks
as
for
possible,
entering.
Hear about this. We will have a free weekend. For those of you who are on the fence. or
Chat.
who aren't playing yet, but
You are so
considering
welcome,
it,
guys.
it's
You
really
are
nice
so
thing as well.
welcome. Thank
From
you.
September 11th to September 15th. And so you will be able to play on any server. You will be joining. You'll be able to join your friends, for example, if they play already. You will keep your things as well if you actually do decide to buy the game.
You are
afterwards.
welcome.
So I think that's a very cool opportunity to dip your toe into.
Ash will DM
not the
all of
water,
you,
but on the rockets, into the sand, so to
just
speak.
give him a
And
minute.
see
He'll
if the
just
game-
go
if you
through
like
them
the
all
game.
and DM.
And, I mean, there's literally nothing to lose if you just try it out and see if you're. Can
Wow,
outsmart
this is
our
huge,
Sandworms.
chat. Free weekend.
But you can't outrun the Sandworm, but you might be able to outsmart it. So it's like there's that.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted, exactly. Challenge throwing out there. Now that we talked about the free update, let's also talk about the optional, very important, the optional paid DLC. There's really some very cool things coming here as well.
Crazy how they need to offer must be
I think
desperate
we're
numbers to show off
going
this.
to jump into some games.
I think
like just some locations.
the thing is, I don't think funcom hide from that their numbers have fallen.
Yes.
So and I think they are aware of it.
New
So
locations, there is,
I think it's something that they do know
story,
for sure. And they're just trying to show and offer stuff, yeah. This is why they're doing the chapter 2, which is free. Then obviously the Lost Harvest DLC, which is paid. And then obviously the free weekend.
For the game once, don't you worry.
But it's no secret that their numbers have been dropping. This is no secret, but yeah.
This is a great way to connect with one of my favorites.
But I'm happy they're taking hold of that and doing something.
Keith Larry from the Harvester Guild Radio.
Like, lots of companies do jack shit.
Have not listened to him won't know, but he's
but I'm happy they're working hard to change that.
Safe when you're working out and
welcome on in. Thanks for watching me on YouTube, by the way. I appreciate you.
As we can see, if you're not safe, things can end poorly. I mean, this whole thing really is tied a little bit into the current event, right?
Yes.
So the premise here is Great Harvester got shut down, and the crew is in need of assistance, of aid. You get contacted to help figure out what's going on, to help them out of this situation. And from there, things may or may not escalate way beyond the initial scope of your
I love that
little rescue
library.
mission. I couldn't possibly comment on it, but for people who are a fan of flamethrowers that are very popular online, you'll find that there
It's
are
not surprising that
reasons for why
people
they
take a
look
pause
the way
after
they do.
100 plus hours of the game.
And
It doesn't
there's
reflect
a ton of
badly on the
really
game.
fun, unique stuff
A
they
lot
put
of
into
those
this
back
one.
with DLC are free content.
Locations that
I
you
think
will
they
not
were
have seen
hoping.
before,
No,
mechanics
I
you've not interacted
agree.
with before.
I think one thing it does show
kind of
is
a
that their
start
idea of this
maybe a
end
system
game
that
with
we're expanding
Landsrad does
upon
not
for
work.
future releases as well.
And the way they
Little taste of what's
promoted
to
it
come.
was that you would continue to
I
keep
think
playing.
I'm never allowed to
And I
spoil
think
anything.
they.
Quite frankly, you
Yeah,
put
I
me
think
out
they-
here in front of the camera and they're like, hey,
They've realised
talk
that
about it,
that's
but don't tell
an
them anything
issue.
because they need
But
to
that's
discover it
fine.
themselves. So I'm just sat here like holding myself back constantly.
But I feel like the way we built these locations, just to say it like that, definitely are laying the foundation for a lot of the similar locations going
It
forward.
is a
So,
whisper on Twitter. Unless you're in
yeah,
our
I don't
Discord,
think
we'd
we're gonna spoil more
never.
than that, but yeah, we're
Yeah, because
working
we
on
don't
some
know
cool
your
mechanics
Discord.
that,
I don't think
know
you're in my
people have asked
Discord,
about-
Kenny, are
asked
you?
for
I'm pretty sure.
Online. So it's
Could
really
be
fun
wrong,
to be
though.
able to start exploring that in the game, and with the future chapters, we'll definitely dive
The
even
Landrad
deeper
needs
into
work,
those,
most definite.
mechanics
Yes,
and-
it is a
and
new
features.
release date.
Yeah.
It is the
It's a little
foundation
bit
of the
of
game.
taste of what's
I
to
know.
come.
I can't deny
Basically,
the
if you're
fact
a
that
fan
we
of the
have to
Pulp
wait
Fiction,
for
definitely
chapter 3
I'll
for that. Ditto thingy.
I will buy DLC.
We all have our
You
tastes.
got me.
Correct, Dan.
One thing
Yeah.
I just wanted to throw back again, even though we did mention it a little bit with the content strategy, we are of
He
course
did
not-
prox
we
us.
also
If you're not in our
introducing
Discord,
locations
we
with free
can't
updates. So it's
contact
not
you in
that
any other
this is
way.
gonna be DLC content all the time. That's just kind of like a
Any-
special thing with this particular one.
Yes.
So
Unless
don't
Ash is
be
a
worried.
magician and
Anything
somehow
that
can
is
like
not
hack
full
your
DLC will of course
ship.
not be any pay to win, or there's nothing. It's just optional side stuff or cosmetics or
He could
cool things
telepathically
to expand
message
on
you.
your existing experience, basically.
Pay
Thank
to
you
have
for-
even more fun.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I said pay to have even more fun than you would have otherwise.
Yeah.
That's really what it is, right? More content, more cool things. Do we want to talk about the other things coming into it?
So we are. I was just about to say that's a good segue for me to actually throw back into the gameplay. Because, of course, when you do help those Dune men, you will actually also...
Oh, it's the new build set.
likely reap rewards, exactly. And we can show you some of those rewards right here.
I love this building set.
It's really nice.
Wow,
Yeah.
Lynn,
That's
are you
actually
taking
again our
notes?
residents
Oh,
and
look at the
in-
garage.
I'll never be able to build, make such
Oh no,
amazing
I need the
architecture.
garage. No, I just need the garage bit. Oh,
Here we
that's
have
so
the
nice.
opportunity. So the
Let me go in the garage. Go in the garage. Open the garage.
Cool stuff.
Open the
and
garage.
It's not just the building set. Of course, you can see already with the armor that's on here.
He just confirmed no
you'll
pay
be
to
able
win
get
content in the
yourself
paid
into some
DLC.
Doom-man
Yes,
looks.
that
You
should
can
be
become a
praised
proper
in
spice
this
miner.
industry.
We all want to be on Arrakis. Spice is the thing that fuels my life.
Oh,
That's a
chat.
cool
I don't know if I should build with this one
sure
or
you
build
can.
with another one.
Let's put him on the spot. I think that's the most fun part of anything like that.
Maybe I'll do.
Look at that.
Maybe I'll
sounds
change
ready
my
for action.
hammerhead base to
What's
this.
that over there? That's a cool little
Mixed
thing.
builds,
What is
honey.
that over there?
Lynn, we're gonna have to
What
work
is
on
that
something
over
together
there?
because I
Yeah, that
need
one,
you.
yeah.
Very
Look
we
at
were
the
asking about the
thing.
placeables for sure tonight. There was nothing else
I
showing
mean,
up.
those are really cool placeables. I'm gonna take that captaincy. And put
I
it in
wish
my
they
base
would
for
add
sure.
a
And
2x2
then the
door.
hologram as well, or the Selena
Yeah,
statue.
actually,
just
that's a
saw,
thing that we could put.
the-
Hey,
Hey,
mum!
the
The
naming.
naming!
Serious? Go back to the chest.
Hey,
Yes.
mum!
Hi, mom.
Hey,
Yeah, exactly.
mum.
Hi,
There
mum.
you go.
Shout out Camille's mom.
Just
Shout out to
Sam.
Camille's mom.
You can literally rename everything.
I love that.
So good. Yes.
But yeah,
one of the fun parts
Go on
you
the-
get out
go
of,
on the
getting
things.
into this
Yes.
DLC is
Never
of course
join
a
the-
new
Bootcut, come over to
Red Wheel.
Tradies and then
this
we
is
can
not
talk
just
about
a,
stuff,
a
Boots.
skin. This is an actual separate vehicle
Oh!
class. As I said, like this doesn't offer you any necessary.
I don't
gameplay
care if it
advantages.
offers me
won't
anything.
Make your, make you more effective in combat necessarily, but it does offer.
Chat, I'm going on
You're
this.
cooler than all your friends, which is
course.
really important to me.
I mean, it. So when I first.
Guys,
found
you'll
that,
never see me again.
it was so
You
much,
will
so much
never
fun
see
to
me weeing on
The
this
thing
again.
about
I'm
it,
gonna.
It drives as fast backwards as it does forwards, and there's a trick to it, and it's really hard to do. I spent way too long to try and do this, but if you try and do that, can you try, Camille, do a 180 spin and then go backwards? Because you can go like smoothly into a backwards. Yeah, see?
Whoa.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Well, Andreas is much better
Wow.
at it. Don't let them gas him up too
I
much.
spent a little bit of
He
time there.
probably
A little bit
also
of time.
practiced for like weeks, but Camille is getting put on the spot here.
But once you
It's
get
like-
it feels amazing to kind of do that 180 flip, and then you can just continue straight backwards. Yeah, look at that.
Ooh, that
It's
was
starting
good.
to get it now.
Yes, that was good.
Then you can have your friend on the back seat.
We actually
Yeah.
have. I was just about to say we actually have a video clip
Like
where
that.
we show this.
Chat!
There we
Look
go.
at that.
Dan, it's gonna be me and Dan.
Yeah, that was,
Oh my God,
that's such a cool
Dan,
vehicle.
There's some
we're
fun
gonna
things
take
we
the
can do with
freaking
this. It's
world,
like, again,
dude.
It's not power. It's not like more powerful than what we have in the game.
Enjoy,
already.
Ash.
It's fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Guild race
It's a
from
little
show
bit
to
of
hand.
sauce.
Yeah, we're gonna do guild
I-
races on these as well. I think.
It's
I think
like
me and
the
Ash can
ground
come up
vehicles
with
is
some
my,
fun
it's the
events
fun
for
one
us
to bring up to
guys.
drive. It's like you have your little.
Oh my God, me
fun
and Dan
vehicle
are
in
gonna
the
wee
garage
on
if you have
this.
that. I'm not too rich to have that, but if you have that, then yeah, it's a little fun one.
Exactly. So.
Oh, Dan,
just
this
to
is game
quickly
over,
recap as well,
sir.
so we also have some
I'm picking
weapons,
Della
wings,
for
of
my
course,
racing.
Yes.
I got
armor,
picked Dan just because it's me and fucking Dan.
Tread wheel.
He gets no say in
Yeah,
this.
I think that's.
Let's
pretty
race in
much,
PvP. Ash. On lunch, the web
Yeah, you
mobile
see some of
code.
them
Thanks
there
for
now.
still watching on YouTube. Guys, thanks for anyone
really
who's been
cool.
watching me on the
See them.
And the armor
YouTube.
as well.
Helps me out a
Double
ton.
HP.
I'm trying to do a
Actually,
big push at the
nice
moment. So
A
thank you
sword
so
man
much if
heart.
you've got me up and
And
you're
I
watching.
do
Or
like
you're
when
going to
I see
watch me
the
after
skin on
this,
it,
so I get
kinda-
double the watch time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it because it will all make sense. The
It will
style
all
of
make
it.
That's
sense.
fair,
Go
Lynn.
play it. Go
Cool.
play
And
it.
here we see the thumper emote. Like you can do left, right.
Oh, you could do the thumper
back
emote.
and the front. I
Whee!
think so. There's like 4 in 1.
Looks like rock, paper, scissors.
A really cool spice blow right there too.
Rock, paper, scissors.
So
Rock,
also
paper,
with
scissors.
this set, with the building set, I think it was also important for us to make sure it fits with the other existing building sets,
sure,
so
of
you
course.
can like just integrate them as well.
And that's
Very
a
nicely.
general like a
Rule of thumb.
for us is that the building set needs to, or sets need to be able to play together in a way.
So you can mix and match and do kind of your
Yes.
own thing. Yeah, exactly, absolutely, 100%. And there we have,
Oh,
told you
three
kind of all
new
the
testing
content that's
stations,
in there.
Imperial testing stations for the Lost Harvest.
So before we go into actually be ready for our Q&A, so our magicians behind the scenes are going to be collecting, or have probably already collected some of your questions. They probably need a little bit more time. So one thing that I'm actually that we can show you now is like our friends at their media productions. They're actually working on a fan-made live-action Dune Awakening movie. And they were so kind to send us a little teaser that we're actually allowed to show you right now. So
Oh,
please
That
enjoy.
is so humbling. It's so cool.
what is this? What? Oh my god.
Arrakis is a test. Much like wind and sand can shape the strongest stone, Arrakis can mold or break even the hardest soul.
This is great. What the heck? I love this.
To survive here, you must be willing. Willing to become something else. Pass your test.
Oh my
What do
god.
you think?
That was amazing. The
love
production
it.
quality is insane.
It is actually, right? Like for the fact that it's fan. It's not like, you know, we didn't what is it? Order? No, not order. What's the term I'm looking for? We didn't request. Yeah, like we didn't really ask them to do that. That was literally, it's a fan-made thing, and it's actually
Wow,
looking
that's
so
actually
cool.
really
I'm excited to see
cool.
the final
Yeah,
product.
it's
It's
scooting
quite
for
crazy.
them.
Insane.
Some of the
I'm
effects
super
were cool,
stoked.
right?
Yeah, no, I mean, back in my day, we would just get a digital camera and go around filming things.
Run around in the
what
forest.
I'm looking at
Well,
there,
not in
like
the forest
that
here,
feels
but
like super high value
We
production.
barely had After Effects.
Oh, right.
After Effects, that's after we did anything back when I was hobby enthusiast.
Right. So while we wait for a few more questions, so don't be shy. Send us your questions in chat. We have a few other things that we can actually that I would like to shout out. Some cool things, cooperations, cooperation, yeah, cooperations that we had. And also the soundtrack, like the Dune Awakening soundtrack, we have it available on vinyl. Is that how you
That would be
pronounce it?
cool,
Yeah, I
Boo.
think so.
Yes,
Th-
vinyl. Yeah,
We're
exactly.
planning to do
So
that
if
guild
you do
activities
have
because we're doing
a
another
player
guild.
that can play vinyls, or if you just would
Oh,
like a cool
no.
Dune Awakening items, you
Wow,
can
that's cool.
actually order those. They look very cool. I think they look very cool. They're like
I
inspired
think it was
by
meant to be a
journey
mix
cards.
of both
The
Code.
design from our journey
Yeah.
cards.
Oh, the art on those are.
I think
Brian,
This looks
right?
amazing. Yeah,
Shout out
Brian.
to
is-
Brian.
It's been
Yes,
fantastic.
absolutely fantastic. It looks really cool too. So if you and
Yeah,
a
we could
vinyl
do
enthusiast,
the Spice
and you
Babies
do like the soundtrack,
versus
this is
Moni's
definitely an
Cool.
option
Yeah.
for you. Maybe
So these
as a
like
gift
cool
for friends,
ideas.
family.
Shout out to Knut and
Yes,
Ariel and
yeah,
everyone
absolutely.
involved.
Oh my God, yes. Shout out to Knut and also our sound or like design, like sound design team as well, who was involved with like mixing the tracks that we got from Knut, and absolutely fantastic work all around.
I'm not sure.
Additionally, we also have a cooperation with Madrinas, which I am actually also very excited about because
We
I
were
love
just
chai
talking
latte.
about
I
this
just
earlier.
love chai latte. I really do. I like milk tea and I like chai latte in general. So we have these cool kits that you can order from Madrinas. I did order one. I am not looking forward to see how much the final cost
So,
actually
chat,
will be
There
for
might
importing
be
this to
something
Norway,
coming
but,
for me
I
in the
think it's worth
post
it.
relating
Worth
to
it,
this.
surely. You need to hype it up here.
Maybe.
Come on.
This is like, yeah, like I just, it's
I did get
it's the
told
toll,
that I
it's
might
the,
be
you know, the
receiving
money
a
for the
package.
kids.
Yeah, no.
It's basically the
anything you
import
order
stuff.
in from
That might be
Europe,
on the the
I just want,
screen,
the
but I
drinking
don't
cup.
know
That's-
Me
if I'm
too.
gonna get
I'm excited
it.
about that.
That looks
Yeah,
super
and
fun.
also you get a really cool in-game collectible
Yeah,
as well.
that's a cool looking mural.
Yes, the mural is really, really, really cool looking for right. But yes, I'm not sure if you're ready with some of the questions.
1 second.
We
One
are.
second,
We
two
are.
One
still
second.
watching behind
Plenty
the
of
scenes.
time.
Our team is.
Oh,
preparing.
guys,
Just
I'm
spoil
so
it.
excited.
I think
I
this is the
literally
perfect
cannot
time.
wait
The
till
main story?
Tuesday.
Actually, what happens is...
I think we're gonna have to do like back to back to back
let's
to back
not.
to back to
But,
back streams.
Talking about that, like
Oh,
in regards,
this is
to, like
sickening.
when you talk about the game as a whole, you're not allowed to say story.
I have it
Besides the
coming. Do
story,
you really
what
code?
is your
That's
favorite part
amazing.
about An Awakening, though, like as a gamer.
I'm not allowed to... That's so mean of you.
I don't be too easy. It's like, of course, it's a story.
I mean, I know it's a really basic thing to go into, but I think
I think it must be done, Lynn. I
like
always do
especially
it for
the
like
kind of
the big
opening game,
launch.
Team did a really great job with like how
I'll have to see with
fun
my
the,
YouTube
the starting experience is.
content.
Of,
But we can
kind of when
see.
you're starting to build your first base, you're going through the kind of the journeys there, and like all the way leading up to your first sand bike. I was playing through it with a friend of mine who's kind of outside game dev, trying out the game for the first time
nice.
a bit ago, and that was super duper fun. We got really addicted to kind of trying to progress just a little bit more, and so the world is just really fun to do things in. Like I'm a big fan of just kind of crafting and building in general. I love just tweaking around and getting my
Me
base to look
too.
the way
I
that
like
want
the
it to, which
crafting.
sadly,
Building,
never is as good as
need to
anything Freya
work
makes,
on
which I think is rude.
Like it's really
Crafting,
hard
though,
to
and gathering. I
but
love
I
it.
get to try.
But you can have
Try
him
too
sell
much.
you a blueprint on the exchange rate just directly. And then
You could
I'm
go to
going
a
to find
person
way to
called
bully
Worm
and give
Puncher
it to
for
me
all
free.
your
I
blueprints.
have ways.
I've actually seen people
Yeah,
online.
I heard
this is
about it.
insane, but I've seen people online who's basically taking what do you call it? Like almost like a not like a job, but like a contract to build a blueprint or a base for someone. It's so cool, and seeing the stuff that they build is insane. Makes my buildings also seem a bit like a tiny little scrap box, but
But see, that's a cool
It's
thing, though.
inspirational.
It's a cool thing, though. Like
It's so
Yeah.
humbling being a developer. It's like, we made this game, and then you give it to players, and they're like, they're just so much better at the game than we are. And you're like, what the hell? I have such a leg up. I should be better than
I
you
love
guys.
that. Let me move
So
this.
we're ready for
you
some
go.
questions. We have Nspeak asking, will we be able to change our character name along with our looks?
I'm afraid not.
yeah, not for.
Oh,
chapter 2.
okay.
We might look into
Can't
it
change
for
name
future
yet.
Spin, something that's
So
been
if
asked.
you've named yourself
So,
the wrong thing,
yeah,
you're
it's an
stuck.
internal discussion at the moment. Yeah, that's not for chapter 2.
Yeah.
You should consider it a separate bureaucratic service.
Yes.
It's like if you go to a plastic surgeon to get a touch-up on your face, they won't be able to change what's on your ID. You need to go to a different bureaucrat for
The
that.
government specifically, or
Yeah,
like
yeah, and that
Yeah.
Slap
show
a
your
few
birth
months,
worms.
certificate
Lord
and
knows.
stuff, and then you
Mine's
get
just
into the queue,
Becsters, so
exactly, and
boring.
it takes like months, and you know the whole bureaucracy around that.
I've
Some
seen your
pain.
paperwork. We'll look at it.
I've just been in twice, and I can definitely attest to that.
Actually, good point. All right.
Oh,
What's he doing over there?
I don't know, something's happening behind the scenes. Anyway, all good. Skyber Druid is asking, are contracts in the social hubs repeatable daily, weekly, hourly?
this is so good,
No,
chat.
unfortunately, they're not repeatable. We have some.
There's some repeatable stuff going on in the Haga Basin.
Yes.
That's where the repeatable content is. The social hub stuff is a bit more bespoke.
And obviously,
Okay.
the land strat itself we're going to invest a lot more in that as part of the
Chapter
repeatable,
3, yeah.
content in a way.
Yeah,
That's to come later.
That's to come after Chapter 2. But you'll have some repeatable stuff going on already in Chapter 2, but that'll be the stuff in the Haga Basin.
Ah, okay.
Great.
All right. I mean, I guess that's fine.
Warling713 is asking, does the auto-run affect buggies? Can we auto-drive?
Yes, 100%. You can
vehicle
drive, auto-run, auto-fly.
Autopilot. Yes.
Yes.
Can I do the thing where I spin my thing around and go backwards auto as well, or?
No, unfortunately, you have to do that
my
yourself.
God.
I love that, actually.
I asked
That's
for
good.
one thing.
That would be too easy, most.
Yeah, too easy.
Also, it would take the fun out of it, too.
I have to learn how to play the game well.
You have to
Oh,
learn how to
no.
drive, yes.
Oh, I already did it once. That was too much.
And you have another question from Nspeak.
No, I think this is the first one.
Will
yes,
we be able
that's
to
the
change
same
it?
one.
Okay.
Ah,
Oh.
I'm being trolled by the
Yes.
team on the left.
Can we pair the Atreides
NS7.
bank
Can
account?
you repeat the Atreides bank account?
We will
I would
immediately,
love to-
we will
Let's get on
immediately
it.
start
Let's
looking into
get on
this.
it.
This is a great
Let's get on
suggestion.
it.
We're
actually-
dropping everything we're doing.
Yeah. We're fixing no more bugs until we've added this.
Why the Atreides bank accountant though? Like, is that a
I have
special
a
looking?
feeling there's a...
Is there now? I really.
I love that character. He's such a...
That character is
Fantastic. It
so
deserves a
funny,
nice
his
little pat.
voice.
Oh my
It makes
god!
me want
like,
to go and actually...
Isn't it like he's
talk
very
to him
creepy? Isn't
because-
it that person?
Nice.
Super creepy.
That I think is up to debate. I think it's.
I will have to. I will have to visit. I've got a lot of people to visit and their
I would find
bases.
him not creepy, but yeah, I like it.
He's the cute uncle.
Yes, the cute uncle.
No, that sounds just wrong.
No,
that's
no,
just
no,
like
no,
that's
okay.
just wrong. Let's not get like. Let's move on from that. Slatronic is asking, what's the latest on server merges?
It is something we are actively working on and looking into now. So more information to come.
All right.
But absolutely got something working on.
All right. There you have it. And Ariane is asking, is the tread wheel only exclusive to DLC?
It is,
Yes.
but I mean, our game is a game where you can, I mean, you have to build it, and you can only build it if you have the DLC.
Yeah.
You'll obviously also only be able to repair it if you have the DLC, but our game allows you to trade stuff or sell stuff.
So even if you don't have the DLC, you can still drive one if you buy one or if someone makes one for you and gives you permission.
I mean, listen, if you're hanging out with your friends and one of them
Nice,
has a DLC,
boo.
you ask them very nicely
GGs.
if you can
Sit in the back.
take a spin.
Yeah.
Of course.
sit in the back.
But yes, it's part of the DLC.
GG's, my dude. Well done.
Marius is asking, can we have more lights?
Oh
Good
my God,
question. I love that
someone
question
said
too.
it.
Like, it's one we get quite often.
We need
It's
more
an,
lights.
It's a hot topic internally. I mean, obviously, we're gonna have to. The designers want more lights.
Literally,
people on the
code.
technical side are like, no, you're gonna crash
A week
everything.
of
You're gonna just,
content.
like performance. But what about performance? And obviously, you want a performance game as well. So we will look into this at some point, and we might tweak it. But right now, we are not doing anything about it. But rest assured, this is something we're actively looking at as well.
And we're
Okay.
aware people are asking
Yes.
for it. Players are asking for it.
We want the lights.
Voradux, will the level cap be increased?
No, not for chapter 2.
Okay. So 200 is the max. Babies, you can't get
All
more.
right.
Yeah, I don't
No, but I
say.
like the answer like that.
All right, and that were all the questions for today. So, with that, what is left is a thank you, of course, for watching, and also a reminder that we have the free
Wait,
weekend
can a
going
friend
live on
with the
11th
DLC give you
until
one?
the
Did they just
15th
confirm that?
Yes, if
Yes.
you have
of
any-
September.
You just can't repair it,
If you have any
code,
friends
or
who haven't
build
played the
it, but
game
you
and they
can
wanna
sell
play
it.
with you, and yeah, it's a perfect
They
opportunity.
can try it, yes.
They said.
Thank you for watching.
Or
Of course,
trade
also
it, I think they
thank you
said.
to my guests today, Ole Andreas and Niels. Always a
Thank
pleasure to have
you.
you on.
Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, we'll have, of course, more streams going forward. As we mentioned, we're just getting started. Don't you worry.
Oh my
There's
God,
lots
look
of
at the
content coming
socks.
your way. And again, thank you so much for playing Dune Awakening. Thank you for being on this journey with us. All the teams internally, everyone working here at Funcom on Dune Awakening really appreciates you. And hopefully you have a fantastic rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And we hope to see you next time. Also remember to follow our socials and join our Discord if
Please
you want
do.
to.
Bye, kitten.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, kitten. Oh my God, what a meme. Bye, kitten. The freaking kitten thing. I freaking hate it. Chat, what did we think of that? Did someone do a woo? Who did the woo? What trolls? A woo. Woo. Did I miss it? The develop? Yes. That's not the music I wanted. They get a thumbs up from me. They get a thumbs up from me too. Although currently their YouTube is, people are being, they're saying not so nice things. They're going crazy. I have no idea why. They cannot be happy. These people are just never happy. For me, it gets a thumbs up. I think they're mad about the Muriel, the exclusive Muriel. I think that's what's happening, and they want codes. Okay. Not a lot of info in there, really. I disagree with that. Just because they've said that they've done a lot of different quality of life. They've talked about the DLC. Obviously, they can't show us they can't go into the story bit of the DLC. So anyone who's asking that is just, no offense, but not like really the brightest, because like, why would you ask for that one specifically? You know that they can't really go into that shit. Obviously they've said a lot about the ends game, but they've said it's all chapter 3. They're not even talking about that. So if people wanted that spoken about, they already kind of said their piece on it. They're just not going to speak about it. People always complain about everything, though. I mean, true. I mean, we can never win. And those questions. I mean, did they pick the good questions? I didn't see the chat. Hopefully, you guys were asking good questions. If not, then I'm just reading the chat. What was the name of the... I don't know if they said his name, didn't they? It's YouTube. YouTube people are never happy. Do you want me to be 100% honest? Of course. We can speak openly. I chat, like, there's no wrong opinion. I can disagree, you can disagree. It doesn't really matter. Do you understand? I'll respect your opinions. It doesn't... I think we can all have a mature discussion. I'm not like... We're not babies here, okay? So, you know, we can talk about it. And, like, we discuss... And I love these. I think it's important to discuss about it. I think face value is an update, right? And an update normally brings new content, which is always exciting and hype. Yes, correct. It's free. They're bringing a lot of new things, fixing some things. There is an overall issue with the game and the Landsrad. We're not going to deny this. They even just freaking hinted that themselves, right? They said we have a problem with Endgame that we need to focus. But right now, they just need new players. So they need new content for all those existing players that had their player count really high. They need all of us to come back to playing that daily. And so for at the moment, they just need the player count higher, right? Which makes sense of why they did that. To me, this is how I read it. Should they be doing the end game of the game? Well, yes, of course. But there's no denying that their player count is really rapidly falling, and they have to do something about that very fast. They are a company. They need to make money. This is how it works. But I've only come to understand this once I worked in the games industry and I started working with developers behind the scenes in my previous job that I had. And it was really interesting to have these conversations that you guys don't see behind closed doors. And at the end of the day, they all got to keep their jobs. They got to keep the big boys happy so that this continues to flow. Unfortunately, there has to be certain things done. And sometimes we don't understand why. But until I actually, was behind the background of this stuff and I heard different things being said, it actually made sense. But to us as a player, as a gamer, it doesn't make sense. So that's my piece, basically. I wanted to say, I didn't want to get sidetracked by reading chat because I always start speaking, then I read chat at the same time. So hence my rant, sorry. I think oh no, I already read that. I always turn the chat off on streams like this. Yeah, I don't like to look at it. There are a few questions asked many times. I guess they won't say because people can rip about on them later, which is fair. Why would they? I guess they can't comment on that because they're not even ready with chapter 3, right? So I guess we all want answers to things, but at the moment they're just focusing on chapter 2. It can be frustrating, but those answers we want will probably come in that chapter 3, which is a more intense quality of life and focusing on endgame. But they just need their player count back. I'm sorry to say, that is what's happening. I think when it comes to the long haul, the bigger issues they need to fix and update isn't, which does mean, or I can see for the foreseeing, not going back all their players they've lost or waiting for those big changes. The thing is, it's really hard to please everyone, and I don't think there's always a right answer or a wrong answer because they've done a lot of changes as they've got, like, guys, if you think about all the changes they've done since release, they've done a lot of things that we kept saying. Do you remember all this PvP? Does everyone forget about the PvP Deep Desert fiasco? I mean, I haven't forgotten, but I think some people do actually forget that. There was a mass uprising. We all put our little gamer thing. Yeah, I will not play this game no more because Deep Desert sucks. There's nothing for PvEers. I was one of them, right? We all did it. They actively worked to get this done very fast. They did these changes. And do you know what? The player count still died. They can make loads of changes, but sometimes there's things that they need to focus on faster. And that end game issue is going to be something that they obviously really need to work on. It's going to take a long time. It's not going to be done in like a month or two. There's a profit and loss account behind every game. Of course there is. The thing is, for the issues they are facing are not game breaking. No, and I do think they fixed a lot of bugs. Do I think they need to do more to fix stuff? I do agree. I'm not like denying. I just think, yeah, I do see both sides. Now I've worked in the industry, I really see both sides. I really see it. I know it's you know, bigger corporates got away with bigger issues. Exactly. At least Funcom are open and honest about it. They have been so many changes to accommodate it. I'm not going to flame other game developers, but chat, we could name off some names, you and I together. We could name off some names of developers that have released broken games and have either abandoned it or not done any of these changes, not communicated for maybe like 6 months on end. I'm not gonna name names. I could list off like 3 really quick to you right now. I'm not gonna name and shame, but there are so many. But one thing I do think, yes, Funcom are really open, and I think sometimes it can hurt them to be so open, but I'm glad they are, and it's what I like. I'm not I'm not naming names. There's a couple of companies. Guys, if we're gonna literally shit on some people, I think we need to I mean, God, there's some terrible developers out there who do not give a shit. Thanks for the biddies. I appreciate. They do not give a shit. They do not. They don't give a rat's ass. I think Funcom maybe listens too much to the complainers. One of the great problems we have today is devs are trying to please everybody. Thank you. This is very well written. Instead of focusing on the target audience. I 100% agree with this. All parts of the game doesn't need to be for everyone and embrace things like that. Yes, I actually really agree with that. I think it's been really hard. They've been trying to please so many people. They went in with this endgame PvP. That didn't work. Loads of people complained. I was one of them. I just was like, no. They made changes. I was happy with them. Now other people are upset about it. I think they can't win. Wonder who you're talking. I'm not naming names. What do you mean? Guys, I'm not naming no names. I've got like literally 3 off my bat that I could do in a handbeat. They do. They need to merge servers. I agree. It's really sad because if you think about when we first played, do you remember how active? Like I could literally write. Well, we had the guy about Testing Station 10 who was like, does anyone want to join me to play Testing Station 10? I mean, he was a meme, but like, but where's he now? He's not at Testing Station 10 no more. I think I can name more than a couple. I mean, true. They don't give a rat's ass. It sadly happens when you turn to profit. But I mean, this is a business. You know, everything's a business. It's with a consumer and stuff. It's just gamers are so passionate that they don't think like that. And then they think, well, I'm a gamer. I want these things. And I think sometimes they just don't realize that this has some like consequences. Hi Mondaz on YouTube. I'm not a PvP player, never been. Being forced to participate in PvP for endgame content and loot is ridiculous. That's just an uninstall for me. I get it, but there's also ways to satisfy it on both sides. I really agree with this because I was also one of them. But I was like, I'm going to give Dune a go. I hadn't even got to endgame. I was hearing awful things about it and I really wanted a bit more PvE, and I was happy with that change that they did with the Deep Desert. For me, that's been more than acceptable and now I can enjoy it. So I agree, Mondes. I was happy about that. Wholly happy when they did that. Unfortunately, people then complained again, and I think this is where Funcom, I think like Boot said they have to take a stand and just stand by it. They'll eventually have a point where they're going to have to stand by something, and at the moment they're just, I guess, finding an even balance. But yeah, how would it work with the current bases and mergers? I have no idea, Mag, but I think it does need to be talked about because a lot of those servers are dead. And this is meant to be like a mass multiplayer where we're all playing. I have thought about getting my own private server, but I'm with Bisect Hosting, who do not have Dune servers currently. If they ever do, it could be something maybe I'd consider, maybe not. I do not know. Some of that were great creations and now they're decaying. I know, exactly. No, I get you. They need to make money. I mean, across. Oh yeah, I think they're releasing too soon to make money, pushed by people who don't understand the audience. Yes. Yes. You'd be surprised how a lot of these people that are hired do not understand their core audience. But then again, that's the community manager to feed into the feedback, which I know Funcom have a fantastic community team because I have met them and I had a chat with them and it was a breath of fresh air. I will keep saying this till I die because I have spoken to quite a few, okay? I've had for different things, for my personal job for my content creation job and then for my like professional job. And there are some stories. But when I spoke to Funcom, the community team, for anything, and when I first spoke to them, it was just for my own content creation, it was so nice. It was like a night and day difference to how I'd been spoken to, how they viewed community and feedback and what they needed to do better. And yeah, it was really lovely. I will say that. I will say it more than I don't care. I will keep singing that to the cows come on. You could listen to players too much. Yes, I think that's becoming a common theme that everybody's saying. I think Funcom maybe are. Yeah, that seems to be the feedback. They can add more content for a PvE crowd, more content for the PvPers, just content cannot be for both PvP and PvE. Yes. They need to separate it. I said this, though. I thought I was happy with what they quickly did with the Landsrad, but I think the PvE and the PvP stuff should be really separate. They've tried to kind of mix it into both, but I don't know if it mixes. Also, Dan, thanks for not paying your rent. Savage. And since Baldur's Gate 3, I think many of us realize we are worth more than being a money milking machine, and we want quality over content. Yes. But I wouldn't say that Funcom but I think you mean in general, because yes, I agree. And it's nice to have people stand by their word and not buy a game. There's certain things that, for example, I don't play Ark anymore for this reason. I used to love that game. I just don't stand by their practices and so on. So I do not play that game no more. And I really love Ark, and everyone knew I loved it, and we played a lot of it, but I just refuse. So many games out there have separate PvE and PvE. I'm not sure why it's taken them so long to realize that. I agree. I also am surprised because I thought the Landsrad issue was a short-term issue, right? I think if we're gonna be honest, and you'll probably agree, maybe you won't, but I think they have a vision and they don't want to budge from this vision, whatever's happening. And unfortunately, they are not budging because of that. I don't think it's not taking them long to realize it. I think they just have a vision and they're like, it's gonna work out. We're gonna do like a workaround. And I think they just don't want to kind of give up on what their idea, because as you can tell, when we had all these lead up direct stuff, they were really passionate. It's obvious they know these books inside, they know the lore. They even consulted the Herbert family. It's not like they're totally you know, they just had like a vision, right? I agree, we need to trust them. Still lots of work to come. Yes, I do, because I think they're really passionate in their vision. I think they're really, we got to have, they have the best. Oh, Lynn, I found the name of the guy that you wanted. Wait there, I'm gonna show my big screen. I think they have the best idea, and that's why we need to trust them. They really believe in whatever they're making. There you go. His name is Flesh Sharper. I don't know how you say that. Storing your base mats away can also fix off starting over. Yes, I bet it's holding a lot of people back from re-engaging. Yes, that's a good shout. The challenge is what to do with regards of spice. If they make it too easy to obtain, it throws the economy. I think they need to do more with spice anyways. We hardly do anything with this spice. Again, this is chapter 3 stuff. I think they're gonna work out, chat. They just really, I think they just realized their idea just didn't really work in practice. Well, they could have it for both, but if you're doing it during PvP mode, you might find yourself in a different area than PvE players. Yeah, I think that's what Mondays in YouTube is saying. Have 2 separate areas, 2 separate things, because in most games they are. Oh, could it be a good question? Will we ever get to access our ornithopter inventory from the bank? This is something I can ask them. We do give feedback in the funcom creator. So chat, if you don't know, I'm a funcom creator. So yeah, we do. And actually, I never said this, which, God, I am such a bad streamer. We will be doing a lot of stuff with funcom as well for the release. So we're talking to them about that at the moment. Well, I am, sorry. So that's exciting for me. Because your girl doesn't get many things, so. Inventory from... Okay. If I have an answer, Mag, I will let you know. Are you in our Discord, Mag? Because we have like a special Dune section. We speak a lot in that Dune section. Oh my god, oh my god. Do you like your... I brought it up for you. His name is Flesh Sharp or something. The devs have a vision and don't want to stray. Yeah. Yeah, of course. You saw how passionate Joel's comment was. Like, literally, just... They're not going to stray from that at the moment. Lynn, new IG. Yeah, that is rough, Mag. Yeah, that duping. I don't know if the duping has affected ours. I don't know. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate you. Can change your appearance and choose to look like that. You've got Ash. What more do you need? I mean, true. I hit the jackpot, chat, anyways. We all know this. I hit the jackpot. I really did. I literally couldn't ask for a better partner. Right, dinner time. Hi. No worries, bye, my love. But yeah. Okay, these are valid things though, chat. I'm glad we talked about it. Bye, my love. Take care. But yeah, I'm personally really excited. I think more needs to be in the game at the... Yeah, I think they just need to bring players back. And let's be honest, people really love the story, so they will come back. The only question and worry I have is I hope this chapter 3 comes soon. Because we're just gonna have a... We're gonna have a lull. You know? We're gonna have this boost... And then we're going to drop again. So I really hope the chapter 3 comes really fast. Because I think that's the only issue I would say that I see. Joel wanted a full open world PvP Dune universe. And the players were like, nah. I mean, the thing is, now I'm doing... So I'm nearly finished the first Dune book, chat. And I'm going to be honest... Joel is correct. The thing is Dune, the Dune universe is absolutely fucking brutal. And so it made, his vision is correct. It makes sense. If you're going to follow law and stuff, but as always, you know, if he didn't follow law and he went off something off topic, people would, ah! What the fudge is wrong with you, burglar? Do you mind? Have some manners, sir. Pay your rent. Holy shit. Thanks for the bit. Oh my god, it pretty stressed me out, that did. You got me aggy. Burglar, you can't just come in without saying hi. Motherfucker. So yeah, his vision, I'm so sorry, guys. His vision is correct. Burglar got me all fucked up now. Yes, go all have food, chat. We're just wrapping up anyways. I'm gonna make my own din-dins, but I thank you all for chilling with me and stuff. Chapter 3 would be great to land before Christmas. Vlad, it needs to. They can't take any longer than that. I'm gonna riot. I will riot for all of us, chat. Look, haha, you really on a roll. So the time of, wow. Burglar, get out! No.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Shame you. 1,000 people haven't been sent on the same mission, so it needs to adapt to the game. Yeah, I wish I had worn brown pants. Oh, wow. Guys. Get effed. Right. What is going on with you all? Right. Okay, so next week, the 9th, we will be streaming. I'll let you know. Last time, I think I just did like 3 days back to back. I don't know.
Give your meat a good old rub.
Oh.
That's it. Nice and hot. Hot and spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
Really? I thought you did gifted subs or something nice. Are you out your mind? Daniel, you can't stop a hype train when I'm trying to wrap up. We've done this before, chat, where you try and distract me, and then you say, "Oh, Bex, but look at this. Oh, it's a little hype train. It just comes into the sky. Blah blah blah." And like, cause I'm like, I got ADHD. I go, "Oh, nice thing. I'll go do that for a bit." You distract me like a mofo, and I'm putting my foot down. I'm putting my foot down. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate you, but stop doing the T-Rex. Stop it. I upped the thing so you guys wouldn't do it no more. Stop. Get out. Oh, chat. Oh, I think that... Oh, I'll let you know in the Dune thing. No, funcom wrote a message. I need to see about that. Okay, chat, thanks for this hype train. I appreciate you. Give your meat a good old bloody rub. So no T-Rex, but T-Rex then. Wow. Wow. He slipped. Natural mistake to make. Did it work? Well, no, well, yeah, because now I've got to wait for the hype train to pass.
Well, I'll be damned. It's not a sub.
Really? Yeah, really? Really, Daniel?
Well, I'll be damned. She's got a sub.
You're gonna be so generous to the chat. You're gonna be so generous to this chat. Chat,
well,
if you've been gifted a sub, please thank Dan. I really would appreciate it. He has gifted 402 subs.
Well, I'll be damned.
Gigglebert,
she's got a sub.
Jack Scorpio, Ed, E-Dog. Get the fuck out! Oh, is it GTO?
Well, I'll be damned.
And Astral TV. Thank you so much. Oh, have you added that much to the timer? Wow. Okay. Sorry, back in the office now. Code, no worries. I hope you had a great... Oh, don't worry, they're just adding shit to the freaking timer. Thanks for being so generous, Dan. I appreciate you.
Can I get a...
Oh, yeah. Chat, make sure you thank Dan if you're in the chat and you've been gifted a sub. I love that clip. Do you know what? I got that clip when I won Warzone for the second time ever playing it, and it is my only flex to this day, Mag. I never played Warzone since, but it is quite literally my only flex that I won Warzone. It was a really raw reaction. I had been streaming, I think, for like 6 or 7 hours straight. I was very tired. Where I live, we lost the train now because we had the landscape happen not too far back, and I live on the highway. The track went goodbye. What the fuck, like? I hate to think how many bits I've used. Stop it. Stop it. They have a deal on the subs at the moment. They have a deal on the subs. Ash says you save £5. He says it like that. £5. No, thank you for being so generous. I appreciate you. We're just having a real debate, a great chat. You had to like ruin it. I was wrapping up really nice. Think of the savings. With £5, you can buy 5 Freddos. Actually, no. Maybe you can only buy 4. Maybe you can only buy 4 Freddos because cost of living is going up and the Freddos are being attacked. You could buy so many Freddos with that. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Someone... No!
Well, I'll be damned. She's got a sub.
Dan, thank you for gifting the sub to Mag. I appreciate you. Thank you, Dan. Mag, enjoy your sub. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. Thanks for sticking around with us today. I hope you've had real good fun.
Well, I'll be damned. She's got a sub.
Dan! Thank you for gifting the sub to Burglar. No. Get the... No, we... Burglar, don't thank him. No, no, no.
Emotional damage.
No. Give a fucking sub to Burglar. Okay. I'm going to show you what a Freddo is. Are you ready? It's the epitome of British culture. No, Dan, thanks for being so generous. Guys, thanks for everything today. I'm really glad you guys enjoyed it. I'm glad you're hyped. It brings me up to do stuff. Thanks for everyone that's been watching me on YouTube. I'm really excited to go back into Dune. If you haven't like heard me for the 15th time, don't care actually. But yeah, right. Here is a Freddo. A Freddo back in the day used to be, I think at one point, 5p, and it was just a tiny little chocolate bar. But you see here, it's gone up to 25, then it was 20p. It used to be 7p when I was a kid. Then it went to 15p. What is a Freddo now anyways? I don't actually know the price of a Freddo. No!
I really like corn.
What do you like about corn?
It's corn! A big corn that knobs.
It has the juice.
I can't imagine a more beautiful thing. Oh! It's corn! I can tell you all about it. I mean, look at this thing. When I tried it, it got amazing thing.
More jump scares incoming. Chaos is the most... Burglar, are you talking to Boots and Daniel? I need to know. Because you come in, you scare the shit out of me, and then you dip. I need to know what's happening. I thought canned beans and tomato sauce on toast was British cuisine. I mean, it is. Beans on toast. But this is like... This is the epitome. Check screenshots in Discord. Okay, wait there. I can maybe bring up Discord on stream. Okay, I'm gonna bring this up. Wait there. Wait there. I just don't want to go up on my DMs in case. Wait there. Wait there. Oh my god, this is so funny. Oh my god. Right. Oh yeah, that would have brought up all my DMs. Thank god I did not do that. Right. Lord have mercy. Right. Okay. How the cost of Freddo has increased since 2000. Hey, are you ready, my friends? Okay. Look at this inflation. 10p. I actually remember when it was less than 10p, can I just say? 2005. Freddo with inflation, 11p. Then Freddo, 17p. Then 2050. Look at this. If it was meant to be inflation, it would have just gone up to 15p. But the motherfuckers did it to 25p. And now in 2030, it is what? So in 2030, it's going to be 36p. Are you joking? Is it actually 31p in 2025? In 2030, despite the price drop in 2018, a Freddo will cost almost twice as much as it should based on inflation. 36p rather than 20p. Within 8 years, the price has jumped from 10p to 25p, more 2p every year. The price today should only be 16p based on the inflation since 2000. The size of the Freddo has not changed much. Only Australia saw 12 grams of Freddo. When I say it's literally about the size of this, it's tiny. I love how we're doing this. Chat, I don't think we're going to get this hype train, but I love you so much. Thank you, Dan. Thanks for being so generous to the community. Chat, get your little clappers, put some little emotes to him, do something, because he's an absolute, he supports us so much. Thanks for paying your rent, Burglar. It's nice to see you do something.
Wow.
Can I get a
Yeah, don't diss beans on toast. Honestly, Code, it's gone up terrible. So like the P is basically your cents. So it's gone up 4.36% per year. That's terrible. That's awful. No, a P is like cents. Did you see my YouTube build, by the way? I'll send you a link otherwise. Yeah, show me it for after stream. I'll have a little look. You are so welcome. Oh, look, chat. This is my little claim to fame. Bro, they could have got a better shot of me, but Lord of mercy, we'll take it. Yeah. I was about to freak out. No. We do call it pennies. Yeah, sometimes we call it pennies. It just depends. Right, okay. Anyways, chat, I need to wrap up because I would like to have food because it's nearly 7 o'clock and I've not eaten. And you guys have kept me going for 4 hours. So I actually blame you a lot. So let's recap. Very excited. Yes, join our Discord. We're very active on there. Actually, I'm really happy and proud of our Discord. It's one of my many proud things that I have. But we're just really chill. We put about the inflation of Freddo like Vlad did. Basically, no, Code, no. I'm going now for today. Dan, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, I'm going. I gotta brush my hair and stuff. I don't know. I gotta brush my hair and do cute things. So we are going to be streaming obviously on the 9th. Most likely on the 10th. Maybe also on the... I don't know. I need to look at the calendar. I need to fit this in YouTube. I will be obviously streaming on YouTube. I'm still really pushing. So if you haven't watched any of my videos or you haven't watched this live and you want to rewatch it just in the background, that would help me out a ton because I literally have 100 watch hours and I can't do it without you guys. So yeah, please help me because I would love to get there sooner than later. I've worked really hard, and I just need a bit more of the watch time. But unfortunately, I have to wait for it to tick. It's so annoying. So anyways, I'll keep you updated on the Discord. I'll be in there as always, probably be around this weekend actually. And yeah, it's been a pleasure. I hope you've really enjoyed it. And thanks for being here as always. And yeah, thank you, Lai. It's been great, guys. I really loved you all. And thanks. No, get away.
If you're homeless,
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop now. Stop. Not this time, Bex. Let me give this a try. If you are homeless, just buy a house.
Why you gotta roast me at the end? Why do you have to roast me? No, you can't say love you at the end. You can't roast me like that and then just be like, love you, bye. Love you too. Right. Anyways, I'll see you next week. I'll see you on the 9th. Look out. There's going to be some cool things. Okay? I can't say anything more, but be ready. Okay, pals? Anyways, it's been a pleasure. I haven't got time to raid and run because I really need to pee. Sorry, TMI. And I also need to get my dinner. So anyways, goodbye. Thanks, everyone on Steam. It's been a pleasure. I'm going to go get rid of that. And also on YouTube, thank you. Make sure you like and comment on